What is up, guys? Back today with another video. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. That's dirty. I've been making videos, but my GoPro has been messing up for some odd reason. I don't know why. It keeps freezing in the middle of videos. So hopefully I have fixed it. So we'll see what happens. But so anyways, start off. I debadged the Civic. There's no more Civic or EX. It's dirty right now, but you probably can't see that anyways. But you can't even tell it was there, honestly. I got a new Honda badge. Well, it's not even new. It's not even meant for this car. I got it from a junkyard like 2 years ago. Like, I just saw it and I was like, cool, that's cool. It was gold before, but I painted it black. And it doesn't really even fit in there. It barely fits, so hopefully it doesn't come out, but it'll work for now. Debadged that. Got my exhaust. I think I made a video about that. Apex exhaust with the Yonaka midsection. Had to get it lengthened because it was meant for a coupe, so I got it lengthened a little bit so it fits the car now. Yeah, I got an alignment, so that was another thing I did. Pulled a little bit of camber out of the rear. Couldn't do the fronts because I don't have camber arms in the front, so that's gonna come up eventually. I'm gonna do it when I get new tires. So I'll come up here. I got cold air intake on. I made a video about that, but it kept cutting in and out on me. So yeah, that was kind of irritating. So yeah, I got that on, and then I got a VMS header. It's basically just eBay, but at least it's not like just straight up like no name. There's a VMS header. So they turned purple. And then I got new sub wire in, so my subs work now with the new, I think it's an 80 amp fuse. Yeah, 80 amp fuse. So, and I traded this box with the 80 amp and a 50 amp fuse for my stock cat on my Civic. It was to a friend, so and he really needed it. His mid pipe fell off, and I told him a while ago about this wire. He was like, "Oh, I'll just give you one." So that was cool with me. So then I hooked that up. But that's about it for the Civic, I think. But here's something you guys haven't seen. Is this? It's my new car. I traded it. I made a video about it, but the GoPro kept cutting in and out yet again. And I just never had time to try and fix it, sit down on a computer and figure out what the hell was going on. So here it is. It's a 91 240 SX. Those are drift spares on right now. These are the wheels. This one came painted on the car. I don't know if you can tell, but it's dirty. And then this one was not painted, but he gave me the paint, so I just painted this one myself. I put those on just so, because my friend was leaving town and he wanted me to come do a big burnout at his house. So I just put the burners on, and then I painted these while those were on. But the reason it's parked right here is because, well, you probably saw from the video title, but I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but there's One Lug Nut on right now. So what does One Lug Nut look like? I don't know if you can tell, but the wheel is all jacked up. There's a humongous space back here. I can fit my freaking finger in there. Yeah, took it out one day. I stopped driving it because it was eating hella gas, and like, I'm going to the Dragon soon, so I need to save money. It was just eating too much gas. So I drove it one morning, just like behind my neighborhood. I did like one slide, and then all I heard after it was just just crazy noises. This already happened once because I've had the car for a little while, and well, not that long, but you know what I mean. And when it had these wheels on it, the teal wheels, this one that he painted and put back on for me, he left the lug nuts loose. I didn't even know, or he put them in hand tight, you know what I mean? Not like 2 threads loose, but like he like put them on there like hand tight, or just with the little tool, not even with a ratchet or anything. But yeah, so he put those on hand tight, and then I drove 3 hours home, no problems, nothing happened. So it was a nice 3 hour drive home. But then I drove it the next day in the rain, and when I got home, when I was driving to O'Reilly's, the freaking, what's it called? One of the lug nuts snapped off, or one of the studs snapped off. I already noticed that one was missing, like one of the studs was missing on this side. So yeah, like there was only 3 holding it on because it's 4 lugs. So there was 3 holding on when I bought it, and then when I was going down to O'Reilly's, another one freaking snapped off, or it was like this or something like that. So and then so then I went home. I was like, oh shit, they're loose. I didn't even know. So I tightened 2 of them down, and I just drove around like an idiot. I was like, 2 lug nuts. I've done it before and had no problems. But when you're sliding, it's not so fun. And the only reason, like, people would probably ask, why don't you just put lug nuts on it? Well, the studs actually snapped. Every single one of them is snapped. Oh, well, except for this one, obviously, because the lug nut's on there. But they snapped. So it's not that just no lug nut there. They just snapped off. So the wheel stud snapped off. So then after that, I slid behind my neighborhood, and then now I only have 1. So then I barely got it home, parked it in the driveway, and I have new studs on the way. But I still need to order lug nuts or pick some up from somewhere. I think I can get them from O'Reilly's for kind of cheap, so I might try that. But we'll see. So I got all new studs for the rear, 4 for this side, 4 for that side. The fronts are okay. The fronts have all the lug nuts, so I think they do, don't they? Nope, that one's missing a lug nut, so at least it's not missing the stud. I know this one has all of them. Yeah, that one has all of them. And this one has all of them. But I'm gonna replace all of them anyways on this side, because when you're sliding, I'd rather not have more break off on me because they're old and rusty and shit. So but yeah, so that's that, and I will be making a review about that soon, probably. Maybe right after this. Maybe I'll just make a review, but that'll be in the next video, because I don't want to make this video too long, because there's a lot that's going on with it. So I just wanted to show that real quick, and why I'm not driving it right now. But the Civic needs I need to add transmission fluid. So let's see where that takes me, because I do have the Dragon this coming weekend. So I just want to fill it up transmission fluid, because I have a little bit of leak from the speed sensor. So I just want to fill it up and top it off real quick, and then bring the rest with me to the Dragon. So what's going on with that? Now we're talking. Well, so that was the sped up version on how to how to check and fill up your what's it called, D series transmission. A little bolt down there. You guys, I mean, it's too hard for me to show you because the GoPro sucks at that shit, but you'll find it if you do it, or there's plenty of other videos. That's why I don't really do how-tos, is because there's so many other videos on how-tos, especially with Hondas. Like maybe 240s, not so much, but like Hondas, there's so many how-to videos out there, so it's not that hard to look up. I mean, that's how I figured out how to do a lot of stuff, is friends and how-tos on YouTube. So, but yeah, you just wait until there's like a stream coming out of it. I couldn't really tell, so I ended up getting a little bit too much transmission fluid onto the cardboard, which is whatever. I mean, it was only like $5 for the whole thing, because I still get my discount at Honda. So, oh, it's windy. Probably sounds terrible, but so it was like $5 for the whole quart. So I'm not too worried about it. I still got like a little over a quarter left, so should be fine. Now I'm gonna see if I can. Hold on, let me get a light. I want to see if I can loosen up that, what's it called, or tighten that speed sensor a little more without breaking the fuck out of it. Alright, look at that. Look at this long, big thing. What's his, let's see. We got the speed sensor down there. I don't even know if I can reach it, honestly. Just whenever I put it back in, like, because I cracked it once, the speed sensor. I cracked it, and the plastic, because, you know, I'm a dumbass. It was like the first time I ever, what's it called? Worked on a Honda before. So, like, I mean, that's no excuse, because, like, you can obviously see it's plastic, so, but I just over tightened it, and it was just that last and it went split in half at the end. So and then I was afraid to tighten it again, and that shit wasn't even tight. Like, I don't know why the hell I did that. So I don't know, maybe it'll stop leaking. Try and get a paper towel maybe, and try and wipe some of that off. I don't really want to spray brake cleaner down there, because brake cleaner's not too good for what's it called, rubber and plastic. So I'm just gonna use some stuff from work. See if I can get a rag down here, wipe some of this up. That looks a little better. So if it starts majorly leaking, or if it keeps leaking, I'll know, because around it'll be freaking disgusting again. So I'll check that in a couple days. But well, I think that's all I have to do today, or that's all I got to do right now. I do have to work on this, which you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is this? We picked it up the same day as the 240. It's an 02 WRX. It needed a new clutch, new axles. Already did that. Got the I had the transmission out, did the new clutch, put the new axles in at the same time. And now, what am I doing? Shifter bushings. I would show you, but they're inside. Shifter bushings, I might have enough time to do them today before I have to go to work, so I might try and get that done, but I won't make a video of it because it's not really my car, so I don't really care. But it will be for sale soon, so if you want to buy it, hit me up. Not sure the price yet, because I'm not the one who put the money in it. I just worked on it. It was my dad's thing. So yeah, we're gonna do shifter bushings on it, and then I think it's done after that. Yeah. So, because like it's almost impossible to put in fifth because the shifter bushings are so gone. So we figured, screw it. You know, nobody's gonna want to come buy a car that has like that you can't even shift. So they're gonna, you know, some people, especially people who buy these fucking things, they don't know what they're talking about. They're gonna say that the transmission's fucked up or something. So that's why we're doing it, so people don't complain when they come look at it. And then we're gonna clean it up, obviously, because a bunch of dirt from me touching it. But yeah, that's it. I might make a review on the 240 in a second, just depends. But you'll see that in a later video. But for now, I will catch you guys next time, and take care.